Hey, may the may the fourth be with you.
Boy, you sold that one really
well. I
well.
sold it so great. I didn't know if I should go with the fourth or the force, or as I like to say, for light and life, which is what they say in the High Republic, which is the Star Wars stuff that I've been obsessed with lately.
We're not here to talk about the High Republic.
I'm always here to talk about the High Republic.
That's going nowhere. High Republic's going nowhere. We're starting this celebration of Star Wars off with my cynicism about the High Republic.
That's true. That's not how the fourth works, Chad says.
That's not how the fourth works.
Okay,
I want to see tons of Star Wars puns in the comments today.
David and I thought about playing some Star Wars games today because it was the fourth. I've been waiting to get David to play Star Wars Rebellion. He's never played Star Wars Rebellion. But then we thought maybe we would live stream what we played, and that's like a 3-hour game.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, hit the like button below if you would.
High Republic for life?
3-hour live stream.
Chad, I don't know. I mean,
He's into it.
If you're going to use for life in a comment, I don't know. I don't know about that.
To be totally fair, yes, this Star Wars deck building game, this is your standard, Empire versus Rebellion, the classic Star Wars. Although a lot of Rogue One stuff mixed in with this as well, which was a surprise.
There is some Rogue One stuff in there. I think it was mostly old school Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like Rogue One through Return of the Jedi kind of stuff.
If they want to do it with chronology, they can't start with A New Hope and then go back to Rogue One.
That's true. We got Rogue One stuff, we got A New Hope stuff all through the original trilogy. Nothing from the Force Awakens trilogy, nothing from the prequel trilogy. Sadly, nothing from the High Republic. But I would love a High Republic card game.
Yeah, because everyone would know all the characters.
All those recognizable High Republic characters. Hey, Yoda's in it.
Okay.
Everyone knows Yoda.
Fine.
Surprisingly, though, Yoda's not in this deck building game.
No, because that'll be coming with the Empire.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like an Empire. Like this does have cards that go all the way through the different movies, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did kind of like an Empire Strikes Back.
I could see it.
Focused one. See, Troy, welcome. He says, yeah, it's ripe for expansions. I absolutely agree. And we've played this game so many times now. We did a Just Played. We did a live stream. But we thought, what the heck? We really love it. We love Star Wars. And this seems like a great day to play it again.
It does seem like a great day. Another thing great about this day, we'll probably talk about this a little, our love of science fiction in general. Guardians of the Galaxy opens tonight.
I had to debate, but I actually went with my Guardians of the Galaxy Nova Corps shirt. You went with Star Wars.
I know.
I'm already seeing some comments. Love the shirt in there.
Yeah, I bought these shirts. When did I get these? Maybe Force Awakens, maybe Rogue One. This is cheesy. It's almost as cheesy as using For Life in the comments. I bought this, and my wife has one that says "I love you."
Yeah, I've seen that pair of shirts.
It's a thing. Chad
says Rogue One is as good, if not better, than the original 3.
I will say, Rogue One has absolutely 100% grown on me. I do like The Force Awakens quite a bit too.
I actually did. I liked The Force Awakens a lot.
The other two movies, not as much, but still enjoyed them.
I actually even like Attack of the Clones. I'm going to say it. I even enjoyed Attack of the Clones.
I'm going to say it. Ryan came out today as a lover of Attack of the Clones.
No, I didn't say lover. I said enjoyer. There's some metric there.
I still think they should have called it Send in the Clones.
Send in the Clones?
Yeah.
We're off to a great start with the Star Wars.
Are you ready to watch some Star Wars deck building? Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's jump into it. So we've done this live stream before, and we had a lot of fun doing it, where I played the Empire and David played the Rebellion. We're switching it up.
We're switching it up, and I'm still going to lose, so root for me while I have a chance.
Yeah, happy Star Wars Day to you as well, Jess.
Troy, you have the same pins. Very cool. Rogue One. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, I can enjoy. Look, I actually saw a poll today, and I don't remember. There was like 4 states in which The Phantom Menace was voted the #1 Star Wars movie. So, people out there are watching the prequels.
Now, that is poll taking.
I mean, it's not just fans. It's the mass audiences. And I think maybe the prequels... For a generation, the prequels were like our Star Wars.
Here's the deal.
They were the first Star Wars movies they saw.
My sons squarely grew up with the prequels. They were very young. I remember on those sick days, my son Ben, we would put in Attack of the Clones, and he'd watch it on repeat.
Yeah.
With that said, they even knew then that they were awful.
I mean, you can enjoy something and be like, well, this is really bad.
There are some aspects of them that are fine. They good
Mace
even.
Windu.
But some of sure, okay.
That's it. I named the thing.
But compare that. That's on one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum is the scene.
Jar Jar Binks.
The dialogue like the kiss I should have never given you, or some. You
or
know,
about how much Anakin loves or hates sand.
Yeah. Anyway, we're on to much more enjoyable things related to Star Wars. The deck building game. The Empire goes first, you say?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have 5 cards in my hand?
But we're also going to use this time, since we have an audience, to just talk about how much we like Star Wars, because we're our big Star Wars fans.
Hate it.
And speaking, Chad, of that, of like the Disney Plus shows, Obi-Wan, The Mandalorian, all that, I would love to see a Mandalorian expansion to this.
I mean, they would be...
The Razor Crest, the Mando, Grogu, like...
If they want to make money, that's what they'll do. If they can. Navigating the license is probably tricky. Everyone probably knocking on Lucasfilm's doors saying,
"Oh, sure.
Can we do a Mandalorian thing?"
Oh, sure. So at the Gamers Retreat that we were just at, the Gamers Ranch, they had the new Mandalorian pinball machine, which was a ton of fun.
Ugh, man. Ugh.
This is the turn in which you will have the least to do.
It is the turn that I have the least to do, but I'm going to play the Inquisitor.
FFG expansions, that is
By the way, Ryan, the screen is oriented
I'll play my stuff
way,
so they can see
just
it.
So you know. I'm going to play the Inquisitor and knock this one way here, just to deny you of that credit. Just to deny you of that credit. That's how I roll 3 credits.
I wanted that credit.
And I don't accumulate credits, right?
Not past the round, no.
Man, 3 credits.
3 credits get you a cruiser
yep,
or
I'm going to play the 3 credits and
pilot, the Outer Rim pilot.
Get the cruiser. That goes into my discard pile, right? And then I will have this Stormtrooper. Oh, that's right. Let me see. Oh, it's for me. Wrong.
Oh, yeah, that's you. I'm so used to playing the Empire.
I'm going to play this Stormtrooper and attack your base.
All right.
Yes, your base.
My Rebel Outpost on Dantooine. All right, well, I've got 4 credits. Ooh, Chad, that's a great idea, playing Outer Rim to celebrate. That would be a fun one. You know what?
I thought of that a little too late. Also, I don't own Outer Rim. Do you own Outer Rim?
No, I don't actually. But
have you ever played it?
I have. I've played it a couple times. I love it. But it is again, like Rebellion on the longer end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, though we played a game of it in like an hour and a half at Dice Tower Con one year, which is
I would like to try that, and I hear the expansion's also good.
4 credits, which doesn't get me much. I really want that IG-88. I'm going to use this Rebel Trooper to attack your TIE Bomber, shoot it out of the sky. I can do 2 damage.
Treat this border as the top of the screen.
Exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile. I don't have a hand or discard pile right now. I guess I could just take 1 credit less and get rid of this Alliance Shuttle. Let's do that. Goodbye, TIE Bomber. You'll go to the discard pile. And maybe a Rebel card will come out. And it did, an X-Wing. And I have 3 credits. So this X-Wing is coming home with me. If the Force is with you, draw a card. That's good. Well, I got to keep the Force with me. What is that?
That is a blockade runner.
Generic blockade runner.
Are you done?
I'm done. Do I find that the Empire wins most of the games? No, I don't think so. David and I have gone back and forth with the Empire and Rebels.
I will say, the thing about the Empire is if they have some capital ships rolling, and we didn't always play this correctly in our first few games, but you get the capital ships credits at the beginning of your round, but also they can each attack once during your round in perpetuity.
The Rebellion has to get rid of the Star Destroyers if they come up. Like, if you let the Empire have 2 Star Destroyers and you're not smashing them...
It's just like real life. If you're up against 2 Star Destroyers...
Yeah, it's just like real life. You mean just like in the movies?
No, I mean real life.
Yeah, you've been up against a couple.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, Troy's played 35 games and the Empire has won 33 of them. Well, let's see if the Rebels have a chance here today.
Well, hopefully I don't lose. You know what? This is the best opportunity for the Empire to lose.
Just like real fake life. Yep.
Just like real fake life.
Up the Iron says the expansion for Outer Rim is a must, which it is. It 100% is a must.
I'm going to buy this blockade runner.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack your... hold on. Yeah, I'll attack your base for another 2.
All right. Ooh, another X-Wing up there. Sounds good to me. All right, Temple Guardian is going to get me the Force back. And I've got 3 to buy with.
Bum, 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 biggity, 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 bum.
And 2 damage to something.
Biggity, biggity, biggity.
I can't blow up Krennic with 2, so let's put 2 damage on Lothal. And let's use these 3 credits to get another X-Wing. I'm getting ready for when you have those Star
You're going to have like a whole squadron.
A whole rogue squadron, maybe?
I mean, I didn't think you needed to go that far, but yes, a whole rogue squadron.
We'll see. All right, so you're up.
I am up. I had to shuffle my cards.
Let's see if I can get these X-Wings, though.
5. Boop. All right, let's see. Well, I'm going to get this Sea Rock cruiser out first. And that gives me a credit immediately, right?
Yep. It has an ability too,
discard
right?
1 card from your hand to repair 3 damage from your base.
Oh, nice.
And I can use that ability,
yes,
right?
You can.
And I can always use its ability,
you can,
right?
Once per turn.
Okay.
Carol, who looks like they're winning? Well, right now, actually, David's winning. He's done 4 damage to Dantooine, and I've done 2 damage to Lothal. So
I'm going to discard this to heal some damage. I am going to spend this credit to get this TIE fighter.
Yep, that makes sense. Ooh, look, Lando.
Lando.
Lando costs 6.
Lando system?
Yeah, the Lando.
I'm going to take every opportunity to quote, mostly Empire. Is Empire the movie you've seen the most?
Well, Return of the Jedi is the movie I've seen the most.
Really? So I've seen Empire.
Kid, I love Return of the Jedi.
I've probably seen Empire Strikes Back more than 50 times.
Wow.
And that's been a while. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I watched the snot out of that movie.
How much percentage of times compared to the other times of the other movies that you watched did you watch Empire?
Well,
I want to know the odds.
Never tell me the odds.
No, when I was a kid.
It's like we practiced that or something.
When I was a kid, I was the right age. I mean, obviously, I wasn't there when the movie came out, but like when I got to that Star Wars age, Return of the Jedi was just so fun. It had the cool space battles. It had the Ewoks.
I'm gonna spend these 2 credits for an Outer Rim pilot. Speaking of the Outer Rim pilot.
But the older I got, the more I appreciated Empire. And by the time I was like in high school level, I was like, yeah.
And then 2 more on your base.
All right, 6 out of 8. This will be a good turn here, though. Kind of. I get a whopping 2 credits, 1 from the Force and 1 from this Alliance shuttle. I have a Temple Guardian. I don't know what I want it to be yet, though. It might end up being a buy power to get something. But I do have 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, if the Force is with you, draw a card. I get to draw 2 cards for my 2 X-Wings.
What was the first Star Wars in theaters that you saw in theaters?
The first Star Wars I saw in theaters, I think, was the special editions, because I think those came out... Did this come out before? Otherwise, Phantom Menace was the first I saw in theaters.
Whoa.
I don't remember when the special edition re-releases, but I saw all 3 of those in theaters as well.
Chad just mentioned that Return of the Jedi is maybe not the best, but his favorite. I remember talking feverishly about Return of the Jedi with my friends at school.
Yeah?
I want to say it was in 7th grade. But yeah, I was just old enough to see the original Star Wars A New Hope in theaters.
So I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attack right now. You saw the original in theaters.
Yowza.
I think Krennic has to go. What do I get if I beat him? Oh, 3 credits and 2 Force. Well, I can't use the 2 Force, but I can definitely use the 3 credits. So I'm going to commit 5. So this 3 and this 2. This 5 to commit to Krennic and say goodbye to Director Krennic.
Bye, Director Krennic.
And he gives me 3 credits. I like that. And then I still have 5 left. So let's see what's out. Ooh, a Mon Calamari Cruiser. That's mine. I could buy that. Or I could buy Lando
We've got
or
a
Jabba
lot
the Hutt.
of landscaped cards.
So I'm going to do 3 damage.
In the display.
I'm going to do 3 damage to your cruiser.
Okay.
Which will destroy it.
Goodbye, cruiser.
And I will do 2 damage. Well, let's hold on to this because I could still do 1 extra damage.
Okay.
Do I want Jabba the Hutt? Exile 1 card from your hand to draw 1 card. 2 cards instead of the forces with you. That seems pretty good. This cruiser seems pretty good too. I'm going to take the cruiser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will take the Mon Calamari Cruiser. And...
Whoa, Up the Iron says he remembers standing in line to see Star Wars A New Hope, and people sat in the aisles.
Wow.
I have a similar story. I stood in line with my family wrapped around a movie theater back in the day, and they were only showing it. When Empire Strikes Back came out, there was one theater in all of Indiana, or Indianapolis, that played it, and it was on the east side. Went there, wrapped around the theater, and this is how they worked it. You just waited, and eventually they went, nope, no more. They weren't selling tickets ahead of time. You just stood in the line, and they cut you off. So you could maybe get cut off from your friends. They went to see it, and then you waited another 2 hours to go see it. But we got in at the very tail end. It was my sister, my dad, and a friend of mine. And me and my friend watched Empire Strikes Back sitting in one seat together.
Oh, what the heck?
Because the seats were packed.
All right, I'm going to do 2 damage
how it
to
was.
you. That's crazy.
Done?
I'm done. That is crazy.
It was a little crazy.
I remember waiting in line for Phantom Menace.
Dang it.
We got to the theater way early for Phantom Menace. Dang it.
I'm going to spend these plus the Inquisitor for 4 to get Dengar.
Dengar. Twilight Smuggler is out.
And then I am going to play the Stormtrooper to do 2 more damage, which does that take care of your...
Are we playing to 4 bases?
3 bases.
3 bases? All right, well, you've got one of them.
1 base down. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to play Mon Cala. When you reveal Mon Cala, purchase a Rebel or Neutral card from the Galaxy row for free and add it to your hand. So, Jabba the Hutt it is. Ooh, General Veers.
General Veers. Also the bad guy in
what?
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Oh, that's right. The actor, not the character.
No. It's an interesting crossover.
It's a crossover.
It's an interesting crossover. It involves the Dial of Destiny.
I'm going to exile 1 card from my hand to draw 2 cards with Jabba the Hutt. I've got my Mon Calamari Cruiser out. That's good. That's going to be 3 damage.
Oh, Carol's bringing up the Harry Potter lines, too. Harry Potter's the last movie I remember when midnight... I'm sure there has been some sense, but the whole idea of midnight releases... I went and saw Order of the Phoenix at midnight.
Yeah.
And it was like the first availability was midnight the night before. They've totally blown that out of the water now.
I think even the last 2 Harry Potter movies I saw, I had to still line up to see them.
Really?
I mean, I don't remember when it started, but I like that I don't have to, I bought my tickets for Guardians a month ago, and
that was also back in the day when, not all theaters had reserved seating. Yeah. So you just basically rolled the dice.
There used to be none of them. So I have 4 here, 4 credits from my 4 ships, 2 credits from Jabba, that's 6.
Well, and
1 credit from my having the Force be with me.
I totally forget. You should have reminded me in the comments. I'm sorry if you did. I didn't take my credits from my ship the second round I had it. Let's rewind.
Do you want to rerun the whole one?
Let's rewind the whole game.
I'm going to take Lando. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, what does Veers give me? 3 Force? I don't need that, but what does he give you? Yeah, I don't know if that's a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're
6
taking
credits.
Lando?
I'm taking Lando to my side.
All right.
Rebellion. I feel like that is thematic. Admiral Piet. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could blow up your base. This seems like the time to do it. Let's do it.
Steel's getting worse
3,
all the
4,
time.
5, 6, 7 damage to Lothal.
Bye, Lothal.
Goodbye.
Do I bring my base at the beginning of my next turn?
Yeah. But you can pick, but that's now because my turn is now done. I've got 1 credit left and nothing to do with it.
Anyone familiar with the game, pick an Imperial base and I will bring it out right now.
Oh.
And that is if you can name it before I pick one myself.
It sounds like someone has a TCG hand show. Yes, that's me, Chad. I don't know if you can see it on screen, but when he's talking like this is constantly. He says the Death Star.
Yep, that's actually, Chad, that's what I was going for, actually, the Death Star. Here we go, Death Star,
can't help
boom.
I just shuffle my cards constantly.
I will smack him very soon.
It's coming from Magic.
I'm going to play the Blockade Runner, which is going to give me 1 credit.
It does start let you blow stuff up, right? You can blow up capital ships.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Ooh. What you got there?
What do I got there? My Mon Calamari Cruiser.
Oh, it
does 3 damage every round, but it gives me no abilities.
Well, I don't have much going on, so I've got 1 attack and 5 credits to spend. But do I get the Imperial Carrier, or do I spend 4 credits to destroy your Mon Calamari Cruiser?
That's a tough call. Is the Death Star fully operational? That's the question.
It feels like it is. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go, just like the Empire would, I'm going to spend 4 credits to blow up the cruiser.
It's blown up.
And then I've got 1 credit left, which is going to just go bye-bye. But I have 1 attack, so I'm going to attack your base for 1.
All right. So we've each done 1 base so far, right? Yep. All right, let's start with my credits. 2 here, 1 for the transport, 1 for the force being with me. I'm going to set this Temple Guardian to the side so I don't forget what he's doing. I have 2 X-Wings, each which draw me a card. Chad says you made the right choice. It's destroy. The right choice is always
destroy.
I get to draw 2 cards.
Chad, nice to see you in the comments. Is it just that you're a big Star Wars fan, or do you just love MVM?
Lando, draw a card. If the force is with you, your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. Ooh, Jabba. Exile 1 card from your hand to draw 2 cards. All right. I'll get rid of this other Alliance shuttle. I'm like getting rid of all my shuttles, though. David, guess who's back? The Mon Calamari Cruiser. You have to blow it up again.
Did you have 2 of those?
No, I just drew 4 cards.
Oh, good Lord.
I have my X-Wings, Lando, and Jabba the Hutt, all of which drew me cards. I don't even know if you can see all this whole pile of card draw here. And another Alliance shuttle. And then a Rebel Trooper. So I have only 3 to buy with. I could make it 4, but I think I want to kill some stuff. I don't have enough to get Jabba's sail barge. But I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 attack, and 3 here.
Troy's suggesting had it gone with Vader's Castle. What's that place called?
Mustafar.
Mustafar. Yeah, I gained 4 force. That wouldn't have been bad.
I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attack. So I'm going to do 4 of it to that. And then 12 to the Death Star. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll use my Temple Guardian to make it 7. And we'll get Jabba's sail barge. Add a bounty hunter from your discard pile to your hand. I don't have any bounty hunters, but I still want that card. There's nothing for the Rebels out yet. Oh, that would have been great. I would have liked to have that. All right, that's it for me, David. 1, 2. Yes, if you can keep the force with the Rebels, it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Not as good of a hand as last time. I did not draw both X-Wings. That would have been good. Ooh, IG-88, he's probably a bounty hunter.
There's not much I can do here.
You can blow up my ship again if you can get 4 credits.
If I could get 4 credits.
Well, you got Piet and Veers just sitting out here waiting to be recruited.
I know.
And that Imperial Carrier.
Yeah, I don't have the card draw. Ryan always goes for card draw, and it generally, card draw in deck building is pretty much the way.
Well, and the Empire has a lot of card drawing abilities.
I'm going to play this.
You've got Veers who draws you cards right there.
To move that, these 2 credits to take Piet, and then...
Ooh, no.
What's that going to do?
Gives you 3 credits. Do you have 3 attack? How much attack do you have? 1? Possibly 1?
Attack, I have
Oh, you got more cards in your hand?
Yeah, these are my credit cards.
Ooh, credit cards. I'll take one.
Oof.
Looks like the Death Star is about to take a proton torpedo to the thermal exhaust system.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack this X-Wing.
Yep, and that's going to give you 3 credits. I got a discard pile.
3
and
credits.
hey, look, a snow speeder coming out.
And for these 3 credits, I will get the Twilight. What's the Twilight Smuggler all about?
I think it lets you put cards back on top of your deck when you buy them.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
I will buy her.
The Death Star's close.
Oh, you're going to destroy the Death Star. This game's going to be over before we know it.
No, it's not going to be over before we know it.
You're going to destroy this on this turn.
Jabba's going to let me exile this Alliance shuttle to draw 2 cards. And he's going to give me 2 force. Unfortunately, I don't get that extra credit, but he gives me 2 credits. I don't think I'm going to get 5 this time. The X-Wing, the force is with me, so I'm going to draw a card. It was not another X-Wing, but I do have 3 credits from these 3 Alliance ships, which is enough to buy IG-88. That's good. And I have a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is this? Scout Trooper?
This is...
Exile 1 card. I'm going to get rid of Veers for 4 of it. That's 4 gone. And I have 5 left.
You gain 3 force.
Yep. Ooh, cruiser. I'm going to do that extra 5 to the Death Star and blow it up. That's your cruiser.
Yeah.
And I am going to use these 5. I don't even know what IG-88 does, but I'm going to buy him because he's a bounty hunter, and I got a card that wants me to have bounty hunters. Oh, man, you got an ATST up there, too. I have not had a ton of Rebel cards in the row, but I've been getting a lot of the neutral cards. Getting those 2 X-Wings early really helped, I'll be honest. Oh, I had 3 extra damage I could have done with the Calamari Cruiser, but there's nothing to attack. I can't. The new base doesn't come out until after.
What base here?
Mustafar. I don't know if that actually works well for you, though.
I don't know that I want Mustafar right now.
Man, I drew Jabba's Sail Barge, but I have no... I don't have a bounty hunter in my discard pile. Let's see, what do you got? Something that's tough.
Interesting.
Yes, the 2 X-Wings plus Jabba and Lando. And because Jabba lets me exile cards out, I've played Jabba 4 times. My deck is 4 cards smaller. He's drawn me 8 cards so far. That's pretty crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. Where is that
Somebody
card?
said it though. Somebody predicted. They said whose base is gonna blow up first, because then whoever's base blew up first was gonna get Jabba for free. That base that lets you take a card for free, it's very good.
All right. Rhodia.
Ooh.
When you reveal Rhodia, deal 1 damage to the enemy base for each enemy card. Is this my enemy?
Yeah,
or...
there's 1.
Oh, well, I thought it was your enemy,
What?
me. Like I would thematically, it would be like all my guys are going to attack your base and then they go away, because then you discard them all.
It says when you reveal it, deal 1 damage to the enemy base for each enemy card in the display row.
Yeah.
And then discard all those cards.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like if it's flush with my cards, you just wipe all my cards out and I don't get to buy any of them.
Well, no, right, but it also does a ton of damage.
Yeah.
I figured it was wiping my guys out because they were all like suicide mission on your base. I will then take Corellia.
Ooh, the ship
Get this over quickly. I'm going to sacrifice the game.
What? Don't sacrifice the
Corellia,
game. What does Corellia do?
It just lets me take a card for free into my hand.
Why don't take one of those carriers then?
Yeah, I know.
That's 5 defense for you.
Yeah. That's the best card out there. All right. I'll put that carrier to use.
David should use the power of the dark side to flip the table and declare himself the victor.
The stream will mysteriously end, and I will win.
The Empire has won the stream.
I put these 2 in. That gives me 4 credits.
Have you, I don't know if any of you guys are video gamers, but Star Wars Jedi Survivor just came out, which I've been playing to celebrate May the 4th be with you as well. Did you see that commercial, that little trailer they did with Mark Hamill teaching Cal Kestis how to do the Force stuff? If you haven't seen that commercial, even if you're not a gamer, it's just a funny Star Wars commercial.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta do this, unfortunately. These guys are gonna attack the Mon Cala or take them out.
Yep, that makes sense. Troy, I think I get what you're saying.
If I have a capital ship in play,
if there was a bounty hunter in the row, I could buy it. But I don't think cards that you buy. This is true in most deck builders. If you buy a card, it doesn't go into your discard pile the second you buy it. It goes into the discard pile at the end of the round. So you couldn't abuse Jabba's Sail Barge like that to buy one, put it in the discard pile, and then immediately play it. Mark Hamill is a national treasure. That's a fact.
Man, I've got some credits. All right, so I've got those 4 plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4.
Yep.
To buy some stuff. I'm gonna buy this ATST for 4.
That's good. Ooh, Han Solo. You know what?
Then
I'm also going to say this. This might be controversial. I loved the Solo movie. I thought it was great fun.
Love?
I loved it. I enjoyed every minute. I thought it was fun. I thought the cast was great. I thought Donald Glover as Lando was perfect. I thought Woody Harrelson was great. Everybody in that movie was great. I would have loved to see a Solo sequel. I would have absolutely seen that day one. And I still hope they do more with Lando and with young Han. I thought that guy did great.
What's this?
People were quick to hate on it. Oh, you do? So Troy you do put it directly in your discard pile. Interesting.
What?
When you buy a card, it goes directly in your discard pile.
Oh.
Chad, I did see that. I forget, it was on some talk show or something where Mark Hamill came out. Well, and Troy, thanks for looking that up. That does let you kind of use Jabba's Sail Barge. Maybe I should have waited to buy IG-88, but we'll see what pops up here. Could be a bounty hunter that pops up right now.
I bought some stuff.
It's not. It's the Fang Fighter. When you purchase this card, add it to your hand and draw 1 card. Oh.
Yeah, the Fang Fighter's not bad.
No. Well, I've got stuff here. I don't have Jabba again, but I do have Lando. If the Force is with you, I draw 1 card, and your opponent discards 1 card. So we're going to do that. And I get a total of 4 credits, 3 from Lando and 1 from having the Force. So you have to discard a card, David.
Discard a card?
Yep. I have the X-Wing. Draws me a card. Doesn't give me any stuff, though. I do have IG-88. If he defeats a target in the Galaxy row, I can exile a card. Jabba's been exiling my cards a lot. I don't know if I need to exile more cards. Speaking of which, let's save Jabba's Sail Barge. I don't know what I want the Temple Guardian to be yet. And then I have 2 Alliance Cruisers that are just 1 credit each. I think I'm going to save this. Let's first of all blow up some stuff.
You can save cards?
Well, for right now, I don't want. Well, I guess you can. I can get its credits. I don't have to use its ability yet. So I have a total of 4. Wait, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 attack. I'm going to use 3 credits to buy the Fang Fighter, and it goes directly in my hand, and I get to draw a card. And that gives me an extra 5 attack. Is that another Fang Fighter?
It is. Oh, those are for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy another. They're neutral.
Oh, they are?
I'm gonna buy another one. I was lucky that those came up like that. I have Jabba the Hutt, so actually I'm going to exile this Fang Fighter that I just bought to draw 2 cards. Wait, does this say hand or discard pile? No, in from your hand, so it has to be. There's another X-Wing. This might be it, David.
It is.
And another Rebel Trooper.
That's what I told you. Your card draw is insane.
So that's 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
How many
8, 9,
cards
10,
have you
11,
played
12,
this
13,
round?
14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 25, 28.
How many cards have you
damage.
played?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
11, 12, 13.
You've
And I
played
exiled
13
one.
cards and exiled ones. This is the last time I'm playing this game, ever. I can promise you that.
So that's 25 attack. So that's 8, and then that's 18 to get rid of all that.
Whee!
I had a lot of attack. I had a lot of card draw. Well, that's the thing. Like, I got lucky with the X-Wing. I got lucky with having 2 of those. Lando draws me cards. Jabba draws me 2 cards. And
So to answer someone's question,
those Fang Fighters.
if an idiot is playing the Empire,
No,
it is
hush.
possible for the Rebels to win.
You've beaten me at this game.
Well, sure. But once you've played a game like this, your beautiful mind brain just like destroys me.
This was a perfect storm, and everyone in the comments, Troy note, like, you can kind of see, like, that was a perfect storm of things happening. Getting Jabba so early and getting to call out the bad cards so that every turn I'm just drawing the good card. Like, when you can make that happen in a game, it's very good. There's not a lot of opportunities in this game to call out like that to thin your deck down, and the fact that Jabba lets you and that I got Jabba so early was what made the difference.
Yeah, the fact that your Mon Calamari came out in the same turn also.
What was the next turn?
But it prevented me from attacking your base. Ugh.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Chad. The Rebels have to keep the Force.
So let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy.
We'll go back.
'Cause I'm done with Star Wars as a property.
No, don't. It's like, no, I'm not even going to bring it up. That's like people after they walked out of Last Jedi and they were like, I'm done with Star Wars forever. Again, controversial opinion. I enjoyed Last Jedi well enough.
That's not very controversial.
No,
Controversial opinion.
But I feel like in some circles, even that is controversial. Even the idea that is. And yes,
Yeah, in some circles.
Obviously, yes. I think David and I are both going to see Guardians of the Galaxy tonight on May 4th. I don't know if it's a coincidence that they're opening on May 4th because these movies do feel this is like the Star Wars of Marvel. Like Guardians of the Galaxy has that feeling. Chad's one of those. We're about to go on a whole Last Jedi.
Chad, don't start, Chad. If you're one of those Ryan Johnson haters, don't even start.
Wait for the Last Jedi expansion that comes out for the deck building game. Listen, I'll tell you, like we've said it before, and people have said it in the chat. This game is so ripe for expansions, and a lot of those things like that. That was kind of a roll, unfortunately, but it was fun. Like I still really like the game. Casey, they need to introduce Jawas that take your discarded cards and turn them into droids, even if they have bad motivators. That's good.
Speaking of bad motivators.
Did you realize that if that motivator hadn't been bad, the entire Star Wars trilogy would not have happened?
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy? It's just, was the Force, or was it just pure luck?
I think it was pure luck. Use the luck.
Right. Anyway, thank you guys.
Or Luke Luck.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the live stream. That was a lot of fun to do that for Star Wars
Yeah,
Day.
and if you're interested in buying a gently used copy of Star Wars The Deck Building Game, you can contact me privately on our Discord.
Oh my gosh. I'm walking home with this one. Anyway, thank you guys. It was a lot of fun. I know it was kind of short notice, but we just decided to have a little fun with Star Wars today.
May the Force be with you.
And also with you.